One, two, two, one. One, two. Check, check. Woo!
We're about 8 weeks into the tour.
Okay, and this new album you actually did a year ago, though, right?
Yeah, we did it before we did the first American tour, and we held the first album back so as we could tour America with the first one, which was released a year before in England, so as we could come straight back on the road this year, you know.
And do you have any album in the can or anything?
No, I've got ideas for 2 albums, which I'm hoping to record as soon as this tour finishes, which will be about September of this year. Hopefully it'll be released around January or February next year.
Okay, and how have the crowds been? Pretty big?
Phenomenal, incredible, real big crowds, yeah. Between 18,000 and 20,000 people a night, you know.
That's great, yeah. Also, when you finally go into some cities, are you still getting some of the flack and everything?
There's been a lot of flack from this tour because of the controversy and because of the way it snowballed with these crazy things that have happened on the road. I am trying to play it down somewhat because we're getting a lot of hassle from the Animal Society because there's a rumour going around that I'm blowing up goats, and I don't know where that come from, you know.
Right, yeah.
I mean, without all the effects we've got on the road, the show's a damn good show, you know, and a lot of people. I mean, like tonight we're doing a B, what we call a B show, because of the facility. We can't always use the props that we've got on the road. So when we can use the props, we call that the A show. And like tonight, we can't use the props, so this is a B show tonight. But even so, the music still carries it off.
Yeah. Also, do you still talk to any of the guys from Sabbath at all?
To be perfectly honest, I'm so busy myself that I don't really have the time to, because they're always one side of the world and I'm always the other. I'm so busy with my own project that I don't have time, you know.
Why did Ward leave the band, you know?
I really don't know. I haven't spoken to him since the day I left.
Really, yeah. How about in '78, your voice was a little bit, you had problems with it?
I was doing a lot of drugs in those days, you know, and I stopped, I'm cleaned out now. I don't touch anything.
So how's your voice now, though?
I have problems because every town you do, you got different temperatures. This is the first time I've done doing a show in reasonable weather. I mean, we've been through some horrendous weather. Sometimes I do have voice troubles, especially when I've been doing like 7 gigs on the shot, you know. I mean, how would you feel screaming your lungs up for an hour and a half every night for 7 nights a week?
Yeah. Do you still live in that big house?
No, I don't live on a bus now.
No, you remember the house I used to live in during the '70s?
Oh, I don't live in there anymore. I've divorced my wife since in those days.
Yeah. So, how's the reaction in England compared to America? Are you bigger here, do you think?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, the American market is far more greater than it is in England, but I still have a very good following in England.
But bands like Saxon and Motorhead are getting pretty popular in Europe.
I don't know about Saxon so much as Motorhead are the biggest thing in Europe at the moment. They toured with us on the last tour. They're great guys, you know.
Okay, so you said you have about 6 more weeks to go?
No, to September.
To September?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you in Phoenix last year, and you would seem like you were touring all year then.
But it's been a lot of, it's been very disciplinary for me because Well, whereas Sabbath, I gave up when I was drinking a hell of a lot of alcohol. I mean, this time of the day with Sabbath, I'd have been on my back somewhere, you know, smoking marijuana or something, I'm getting crazy. But it's not worth it. I mean, I'm in anxious. I'm becoming very anti-drugs at the moment. I mean, I realise what now. When now I've cleaned myself out of it, I realise what an idiot I was, you know.
Yeah, it seems like, I don't know, it can get really self-destructive a lot.
I mean, you're under the influence of a drug and it screws you up. You can't function. You wouldn't perform a brain surgery operation under the influence of a drug. It's the same thing with anything you do in life. When you've got to use your brain to do something and you're under the influence of some kind of drug, well, it's just not fair to the people, you know.
But don't you think it's part of our generation, though, and the whole music?
No, I think we've got too much going for us in our generation. We have a lot. We're so free, and we don't realise how free we are. And there's too many people, for me, complaining about how free we are, you know. And at any given time, it could all change. And I'm not saying I want it to change. I'd like to get up there and give people a good time. And people, you know, I've got this reputation of being a crazy. I suppose I am crazy. I mean, who's more crazy than me for entertaining kids or people building the biggest thing to blow us all to kingdom? Come on, I don't think so.
No, but that's entertainment. That's a show.
Yeah, but I've had a lot of controversial comments on this too about how bizarre I'm getting, and do you think you're taking it over the top and all this? Well, I'm not. It's just show business. That's all it is show business.
No, you put on a good show, definitely. Yeah.
I do my best. Some nights is better than others, you know. I mean, I come off stage sometimes feeling depressed, but the kids enjoyed it, and that's all. In actual fact, that's all I'm there for, to make people walk away thinking, wow, it was a good show, you know. Then other times I thought I was pretty good, and they walked away thinking, you know, I think it's you can never win.